Hey, careful with that one. Eivor!
Sigurd!
Ah, look at you, blood-soaked raincoat. What have you been worrying without me?
Ah, and you, soul-cured Vikinger. I smell the stink of a dozen kingdoms in your beard.
It's just the start. Randvi, my dear wife, your husband returns. Bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
Yes. Basim and Hytham. We met in Miklagard, and they showed me her buried secrets.
We are grateful to Sigurd for his invitation, and eager to pay tribute to your king.
My brother is always very careful with the company he keeps, if you're standing safely beside him. He must like you.
Ah, Eivor. Save the introductions until our bellies are full. I will see my father. Tell him of my time away. This morning we traded with a ship.
Hey! Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Excuse me. Assassin's Creed Valtitties. Part 2. Let's get into it. Oh! I'd be wrong enough to show y'all the progress that we've made in this section of the map down here. All down here, we've completed everything. The only thing we can't get is this. We can't get this yet. We wouldn't dare touch this section of the map. My suggested power is 280. My current power is 19. So we go up there and get our ass whooped. We're not going to go up there, but let's do it, bro. We saw at the beginning of the game. Let's get it.
This Eivor the Wolf-Kissed was captured by Kjotve's men.
They must have cut the tail short. I killed my captors and recovered my crew. For that, your father scolded me. You know where I stand, brother. Nothing short of war will dislodge Kjotve from our lands. But he disagrees.
I know. Father thinks too much and acts too little. Today that changes. I promise you. By the winter's end, the name Kjotve the Cruel will be a curse on the lips of a drunken fool.
My son! Welcome home!
Father.
Tonight we feast and celebrate your return, Sigurd. The tables are laid with barley and lamb, bread and mead.
And no more, I beg you. I want nothing you would not serve a thrall. Let me be the one to honor you. I bring gifts and tales from faraway lands. After 2 winters away, I am full up with both.
Very well, very well. Come inside.
And when we are fat and satisfied, Father, we will talk of Kjotve and his clan, and how we may end their terror, once and for all. He has dogged us too long, shamed us for too many seasons. I know this. Eivor knows this. It ends now.
Yes, of course, when the time is right.
Through Rusland we barreled down the Volga River, raiding as we went, shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the Bifrost itself. And these we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa, past oceans of sand, warriors of all colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. And now I have returned, with riches and glory to share with my family, my friends, my eyes-forged Strengir. So take what you desire from my horn. For this is only a taste of things to come. Tomorrow, the Raven clan starts anew.
Skål, Sigurd.
Skål! And you, Eivor, come. I have something special for you.
Hold on.
Randvi.
Eivor! Have you paid a visit to Valka?
I did.
And?
It is not something I can speak on, or wish to.
I understand.
Your bed will be warm tonight with your husband returned. That must be a good feeling.
It is a different feeling. Warmer, but with less space to stretch my arms and legs.
Are you not happy to see your husband return?
Of course. But it has been so long he seems a stranger to me. 3 winters we are married and he has been away for 2.
Can you not rekindle the flame that once burnt hot?
When he crawls into bed to warm me, as you say, it will be with farts and honeyed breath.
We should all be so lucky.
He came up in the bed to straight up fart. I know he came back. Ooh. He came back. You know, his breath smelled like straight doodle.
Sigurd has raised the reputation of this clan to new heights, Lord. We could not have asked for a more joyous return.
Oh, but we could have. Had Sigurd spent his last 2 winters here, in Fornburg, defending our lands, we might have been rid of Kjotve by now.
You always said we needed more warriors to fight Kjotve. And for warriors, we need wealth, which Sigurd has brought us.
The wealth he brings will not buy us an army. It only buys us time before our end.
You talk like a man with one foot in Helheim. Have you no plan of your own to rid this land of our enemy? Will it fall to Sigurd and me?
I do, but it will fall to you and Sigurd to accept it. And I must have your word that you will.
If you so order it, my king, it will be done. You have my axe until the end.
We shall see.
All right, there's a couple more people. Let's talk to all of them. See what's going on.
Hytham, is it?
Yes, and you are Eivor.
I am. I hope this ruckus does not overwhelm you. We tend to drink and talk at equal speed.
Not at all. The wood smoke from your fire pit does sting the eyes, but the warmth is welcome.
Of course. It must be rather warm where you live.
Where I live changes from week to week, but always I am with my mentor, Basim.
Your mentor? For what cause?
A noble one. A cause as true as the world is old. But let us leave it at that for now.
I understand. But if you hope to stay tight-lipped for the rest of the night, keep clear of Tekla's meat.
Ah, thank you for the warning. It will not be a problem.
Okay, one more.
You're Basim,
You have a good memory.
and you have no mead. Can I fix that?
Sigurd spoke often of you on our journey. Called you his right arm, a celebrated warrior. I am honored to meet you.
Likewise, Basim. And how did you come to meet my brother?
He sat down in Constantinople some months ago to rest and resupply, he told me. But I knew otherwise. Men with eyes that gleam like his are always up to something more. I think he wished to raid the Hagia of Sophia.
That sounds right.
I will not bore you with the details of our meeting. But I liked your brother from the first. I saw something in him that captivated me. As if a forgotten memory of an old suddenly resurfaced.
He has that effect on people. Enjoy your evening, Basim.
All right, look at them over here. Oh, let me tell y'all something. If I can zoom in, it won't show up. Bro, that dice game is so fun, by the way. So in part 1, I didn't really understand the game, so I like quit out. But bro, that game, is it called Prologue or something like that? That game is fun as hell, yo.
I thought long and hard on a gift worthy of you.
You have snared my curiosity, brother. What is it?
Not yet. Drinks first. To my first night in Fornburg in over 2 winters. It must end with me soaked and wall-eyed, shouting at the shadows of trolls.
And you want me to sail with you on these honey waves?
Yes, you are stuck with me, Dringu. Now drink.
Can't wait till I can get some assassin kills.
Ah, you would put Thor to shame.
From drinking to breathing, you turn everything into a competition, brother. I must always be prepared.
True enough.
It is good to have you back, Sigurd.
Yes. I've missed this terribly. When I first met Basim, I regaled him with tales of our homeland. And it was then I felt a heart longing to return at once. Come. This brings us to your gift. These excellent men were my shepherds through much of their homeland, the Abbasid Caliphate. They are a clan, not joined by blood, but by a common idea. A brotherhood of shadows executing their own form of justice. In my time with them, they shared many of their most hidden secrets, for which I am grateful. And now, I gift one of these secrets to you. A weapon for the finest warrior I know.
So, is this the assassin blade? All the fighting I've been doing and the sneaking around, I ain't been able to get no stealth kills. You can't do it without this. Let me pick option 2. Let's say something funny.
Threatening weapon, is it? A brazier with a tiny blade.
It may not look like much, but those who underestimate its effectiveness are often the first to die by its sting.
Mentor, I must protest. This is deeply unorthodox. Our wrist blade is a sacred
Do
tool.
not make a fetish out of cold metal, Eivor. What matters is the mind of the one who wields it. Please, try it on. The blade should ride on the underside of your arm, to conceal it from your target.
I have no wish to hide this, and I would rather not make the same mistake you two have. I like it.
This is no mistake. This is a voluntary sacrifice to prove our devotion to...
A good start, Eivor. But you must learn how to use it effectively.
Outside. This is not something for all eyes.
Lead on.
You got the hidden blade, baby. Now hold on. Did that add anything to? Okay. By the way, I unlocked 2 special skills. I'll show you those later. This is where we're at on the skill tree, you guys. I don't know if you got to see it earlier. What I'm really trying to get to is this. Brush with Death. This slows down time after a good dodge. This one is good too. The Predator Bow. I use this a lot on Odyssey. And then down here we have the Advanced Assassination. I might need to get this. How do I want to prioritize this? I might need to go for... So many choices! I don't really... Alright, whatever.
This clan of yours, it has a name.
Indeed. But among the tenets of our creed is a vow to never reveal too much to outsiders. In time, you may learn more. But not here, where the walls and trees may have ears.
I look forward to it.
Here, let me lead you through our most basic techniques. Wielded with skill and care, our blade delivers a singular killing blow. As you near your target, find your window to strike. Timing is essential.
You want me to start with this one?
Nicely done.
I have not seen a blade so sharp.
Some targets are trickier than others. Keep that in mind before you strike.
A decent attempt.
Take that one down from the ledge.
All right, just simple stuff. So we've played we've played all the Assassin's Creed games, so I'm pretty much already known. Oh, they want me to do a ledge assassination.
Exactly, just like that.
There we go.
How about a challenge? Leap down upon that target from above.
That's it. Use your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance. A perfect strike.
Mentor, does Eivor intend to join us?
Not that I am aware.
Then why offer her the blade? Surely we have more.
Hide them. Hush. You wield the blade.
I don't know what's up with these two.
Leave Eivor to enjoy her gift in peace. Come.
Eivor, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air. What do you make of my new friends?
They seem generous and menacing in equal measure.
I know what you mean. They have learning, too. They wield numbers and writing as if it were magic. Basim has shown me so much about the world, all of which I will share with you when the time is right. Oh, I miss the smell of this land.
Have you returned for good? Or do you mean to join the Shadow Brotherhood?
Leave all that aside, Eivor. Tonight we are family again. The here and now is what matters. Our kinship, our clan, our glory.
I've missed you, brother. Your clear head and your courage. We have not had enough of both in recent months.
You flatter me, Wolf-Kissed. Keep it up.
From here to Valhalla, I will always be at your side, Sigurd. Always.
This fjord has grown too small to contain me, or I too large. There is so much more beyond these stony fangs that rise around us. England, Ireland, Francia, all greener pastures, ripe for the plucking. Tomorrow, we make new war on Kjotve, and reclaim the lands he took from us. And from there, we build a kingdom for us.
I'm with you. Only say the word.
Good. Get some rest, and return here at first light.
Let's complete it. We might get enough XP to level up. Let's see. I think I am gonna want to get the assassination skill that was on the bottom of the tree.
Northnir have spoken. You will betray Sigurd.
No, this is wrong. That cannot be right. Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
You will betray Sigurd.
Shit. Kjotve's warriors.
I got them skill points I was talking about. So the way these skills work, it's not as open as it was before. Now it's a grid. Other games have had skill grids before. Basically, you know, once you so there's like a branch here. Once you hit this one, once you get this, it'll open up the next chain of skills. Once you get this one, it'll open up a chain of skills here. So you're not limited to what you just see here. I think when it first started, I only had like 3 of these things, like this, and this, or like maybe these 3. Okay. So another thing is, like here, for example, in this one, I want to get the brush with death eventually. Now, because I have to go around to get to this, because it's a chain. I can't just go from here to here to here. These aren't chained together. So I believe I have to go all the way around this to get to this. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to get the advanced assassination. I do want high level assassinations. We're trying to be as stealthy as we can. When we did Origins, or excuse me, when we did Odyssey, we played on Nightmare. I didn't get a whole lot of stealth kills like you would in the traditional Assassin's Creed because the enemies had so much health. Alright, so I ended up in a lot more melee fights than you normally would. Okay, so I need to get down here. Oh, I gotta get this first. So we'll get this. So we'll need about 3 points to get us this one. That's doable. See what the hell's happening.
This one would not have come alone. I should find the others.
That's all. Okay. What we're looking for is up here, I guess? The problem is I don't see anybody. Y'all see any? Oh. What down here? Do that one more time. Okay, never mind. Okay, you guys, that's where we're going. Alright, this is our first time using the assassination blade, the hidden blade, in real combat. Outside the tutorial. Let's get it. Let's get up top. High ground's always good. Y'all know how we do it.
I have a bad feeling. Just the three of us. We should return to Notfall with our report while we can.
We can bring Kjotve news of the longships. Or we can wake him with Sigurd Styrbjörnsson's head. Which is better?
All right. When Jot returns, we weigh our next move. But I am not one for sticking around, hear me?
Quit bawling, you babe. They may be drunk, but they're not dead.
Why can't I take this guy out? Back up. I thought there was 3. He said there was 3, right?
Sigurd must know about this.
Alright, took out the 3, I guess, because the first guy counts. Uh-oh. So this is what they were told to do. Basically do recon. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. My face is itching. So y'all gonna see me scratching because of this damn beard. I'm gonna have to deal with this stuff. Oh.
With each day we wait, Kjotve grows stronger.
We do not have the men to storm Kjotve's fortress. The losses would ruin us.
The losses have ruined us, father. Until we cut off this serpent's head, it will poison us day by day, drop by drop.
The poison has already polluted our waters.
Gods, Eivor, what happened?
Spies in our camp. 3 men sent by Kjotve to kill us as we slept. I returned the favor.
There, you see? This is what waiting brings. We must answer this insult.
They came from Notfall, that whaling village under Kjotve's control.
We hid him there. Burn it down before Kjotve learns his spies are dead.
He may have sent more. I can search the village while you round up the crew.
No need. I will send Hytham to search the area. You can rely on him while we are away.
We? Do you mean to join us?
I have not been bred for Valhalla like you, but this will be far from my first battle.
I do not like this, but I will not stop you. Do not lead my son into the same storm that follows you.
Well, excuse me, rudeness. Alright, are we going to get on the ship for this? Or can we fast travel for this? We ain't going nowhere, we're right here. Shoot, y'all gonna let me fast travel? Because I will. They don't have as many fast travel locations as I thought they was gonna have. Assassin's Creed Odyssey had I feel like they had a lot, but I don't really remember. It was 2 years old. We played the game 2 years ago.
Eivor! Kortas hjá þig.
Let's go.
Come on.
More sail!
What's got into you?
Sail! Catch the wind!
The soundtrack sounds pretty good. So I've been trying to play the walkthroughs with music lately, man, and I haven't had a whole lot of problems. I've had a couple though. I had a couple Kingdom Hearts videos blocked worldwide. They've been unblocked though. I mean, to all my PC gaming nerds, you know what I'm saying? Have you guys noticed a lot of texture pop-ins and screen sharing? She said I must be careful. We just ran in. Butt naked nasty. Butt naked nasty.
In for the kill!
Raise this place! Burn and pillage! Let all who blaze to feel the frost of our steel!
Alright, we'll do that later.
You're finished.
Alright, we're dealing with the archers first.
We should destroy them!
You're done.
You die.
Oh, that's you right there. What's up?
Hold it out, you thrall.
I can't stand the archers, bro. They always run from you. Stop running. Take this L. Hold it proudly. I got some more back here. Oh my god. Is that everybody? Well, that shit cringe. Is that everybody? We good? Alright, first of all, what is this? Is that what we're supposed to be burning, or are we just going to shoot them? That's one way to do it. Let's grab whatever's in here. Oh, you guys just sitting up here, huh? Hello, gentlemen.
Watch my back.
This is my special move.
I'll kill you!
Beautiful, ain't it?
Follow my lead.
lot of them out here now, huh? I use too much stamina.
Watch for my lead.
By the way, let me show y'all my my weapon real quick. So I remember on Odyssey I liked the speed weapons until we were able to unlock poison and fire. So the weapon I'm using now is, where is it? It's this. It has an 80 speed and the weight is only 9, so it doesn't really drain my stamina a whole lot. You know, I can pretty much kind of spam it. All right, we got a couple more over here. Okay, where's the rest of them?
Come. Ships are coming!
I ain't know did they want me to sneak in here? Because ain't nobody got time for that. We going crazy. Sigurd. Food? Dude, is there...
Hail, Ravenclan! You reap a bloody harvest.
Who are you, Gester? Name yourself.
I know his face. He met with your father not long ago.
I did, indeed. I am Guthorm, uncle to King Harold of the North. I speak for my nephew when there is need.
This is not King Harold's land. Why does he send warriors so far south?
You may ask him yourself, my lord.
Thank you, uncle. And you are Sigurd of the Raven clan, is that right? Son of the wise King Styrbjörn.
I am. And you are standing on his land, King Harold. Land we have reclaimed with blood and steel.
That I see, and I honor it, for I have not come to war against you, but for you, at the request of your father.
The canny wolf. Was this the plan he spoke of?
I offer my support. With my warriors, your Raven clan can take Kjotve's fortress and settle this rivalry for good.
This is good news, Eivor. The Wandering King will tip our fortunes.
I don't need his damn
Shame, great
soldier.
king, that you came all this way to offer aid we do not need.
I must strongly disagree, Eivor. This is a gift from the gods.
That may come with a price.
Worry not. The balance has been paid. This victory shall be yours to savor.
This blood feud runs deep, King Harold. We welcome your help, but I must lead the charge.
I see. Is this a question of honor?
It is. Many winters ago, Kjotve broke an oath to our fathers. He betrayed a friendly peace and slaughtered many.
I understand. Sigurd Jarl will lead the assault against Kjotve and his clan. Give him full command of my ships and my warriors. When your victory is in hand, Sigurd, find me at Alrekstadir, and we will celebrate together.
Our men will gather at Florley, near the mouth of the fjord northeast of here. Will you join us?
Hold a moment. You captain our longship, Eivor. Meet us there, and we will claim Kjotve's head for the gods.
Brother, I have waited too many years for this day. When Kjotve stands before us, give me the final blow.
You will have it, Eivor. You deserve it.
Eivor! Give us a
Looking at it.
Harald is generous with his troops. More than I would be.
I cannot fathom his game. He's either a young fool, or deceptively wise.
Whatever his reason, I have a good feeling this war is near its end.
I don't even like how dude stepped in. You know what I'm saying? He stepped in like he was just the shit. He came around that corner. All right, let's see where this kind of goes, guys. New quest, a cruel destiny is completed. Where to now? Good awakening. Alright guys, I'm actually gonna stop here, but I'm gonna record episode 3. So playlist gang, shout out to my guys. I'm gonna see y'all in a second. Make sure y'all like the video one time for the special bear. And I'm gonna get with y'all in about 5 minutes. Peace.